What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Varsity Overland channel, and today we are at the Burlingame Campground in Rhode Island, and I'm actually using the 4Runner. Got the Rhode Runner out for its small weekend fall adventure, and we're using the Gazelle tent as well, and I'm also breaking out the G5 Gazelle Gazebo for the first time. So things are going pretty well. It's actually Sunday morning. We arrived at camp yesterday after a couple adventures. We went lighthouse hunting and finally was able to drive on the beach. Well, not exactly on the beach. It was a beach trail, but it was definitely in sand. Had to air down the 4Runner for the first time ever. So some exciting new things happening, some exciting new products getting used. Stick around, see how things go. So we're pulled over on the side of the road. You can see Jeremy's ahead of me. He's got his chase light flashing in my face. We are waiting for Rob and Dave to catch up with us. So they're coming. So we made it to the campsite. No, this is not the campsite, although this would be awesome if it were. This is a lighthouse. I believe it's called Judy's Lighthouse, named after the legendary warrior, Miss Judy, the Brave, for slaying all the sea monsters. Obviously, that's not true. Not quite sure who Judy is, but that is what the lighthouse is named after. We're right here near the shore. This is as close as we can get because it is an active lighthouse. It's not necessarily just like for show. It's not a museum or anything like that. But we made it to the campsite earlier at Burlingame, and now we're just kind of riding around looking for lighthouses. We're gonna see if maybe there's some trails we can find, although the conditions aren't that great. We are running on borrowed time as far as sunlight's concerned. We only have about an hour left, I think. It's one of the many downfalls of the changing seasons. Besides the weather getting colder, sunlight starts to go away as well. So yeah, we're gonna hop back in the car, see what else we can find. Airing down the Road Runner's tires for the first time. Exciting stuff. When Jeremy's the only one to actually bring any airing down tool, we all share. Now, I know what you're thinking. Using a campground isn't considered true overlanding. But come on, people, we've been over this before, all right? First of all, there's not a whole lot of options in southern New England. And second of all, if you can provide money to a campground, especially in a state park, or even a private campground where, you know, you're just kind of supporting a local business or a small business, why is that such a bad thing? So yes, we are at a reserve site, and we didn't necessarily have to do any crazy off-roading in order to get here, but just to enjoy a peaceful, relaxing, nearly stress-free weekend in New England, this is what you gotta do. We could have driven a few hours up north to go up to, you know, northern Vermont, New Hampshire, even up into Maine, but the weather was kind of drowsy. It was kind of bad, lousy, and, you know, rain and stuff, and we didn't want to have to go that far in case it got worse. So here we are, and guess what? We enjoyed it. Sometimes this is what you got to do, okay? You got to reserve a campsite just to ensure that you're not going to be stressing out all day about whether you find a spot, or when you do find a spot, it's not already taken. Dispersed camping is great, trust me. We've been doing it for a long time, but every once in a while, you got to do something like this. Alright folks, that's going to be it for this video. How do you feel about using campgrounds for overlanding? Leave a comment down below and tell me your thoughts. Also, if you're interested in seeing more content related to the Gazelle tents that I featured in this video, or more adventure content, such as our latest Colorado expedition, be sure to check the videos linked at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace, people.